Hello and welcome back to a Mad Men Big Finish review, a video series where I review one of the latest Big Finish releases. For this video, I'm going to be talking about the 8th Doctor Adventures, Audacity. How dare they? The absolute audacity of Big Finish to give us more 8th Doctor content. My wallet hates you right now. But yes, we are back with some more 8th Doctor content. He has a new companion. Because, you know, how many does he have now? I think he's rivaling maybe 1 or 6 at this point. The amount of companions, if you're counting TV and expanded material. But I digress. Yes, he's back with a new companion, Audacity. This box set is comprised of 2 stories. I'm going to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, starting with our first story, The Devouring by Lisa McMullen. Now, what did I think of this first story? Now, I thought it was fine. I was okay with this story. It's a nice introduction to our new companion, Audacity, and how I really like. It's a very interesting idea how she becomes a companion to the Doctor. I can't say anything without spoiling it, but I really liked the idea of how they decide to travel together. Audacity as a character, maybe a bit more time to grow, but I do like what we've gotten with her. I mean, straight up with the story, before the opening theme begins, it's we're introduced to Audacity, kind of her personality, how she's involved with the plot, with the main antagonist, the Devouring, just straight up. And that's the thing with this story. The pacing it's kind of quick. I felt like there was very little time to breathe. It's just like, we're going to keep going. Story. This needs to lead to this. This needs to lead to this. It all needs to connect. It needs to progress the story fast. Calm down. Okay, maybe slow it down a little bit. But even then, I enjoyed it. It's a solid story that I enjoyed, and it's a very interesting setup for the Doctor and Audacity to travel together, which leads to our last story, which is comprised of 2 parts. The Great Cyber War, Part 1 and 2 by Tim Foley. So, the Doctor takes Audacity into the events of the Great Cyber War, unfortunately. But we have the Cyber War, the Revenge of the Cybermen. You know, the very emotional Cybermen. You know, the very common trait where Cybermen have emotions. I do like there's Tim Foley's put in here that the Doctor kind of hypothesizes why the Cybermen are a bit more emotional compared to other iterations, considering emotions is supposed to be something Cybermen don't have. They see it as a negative, as a detriment to them. So I do like a little, it's a criticism of the performance of the Cybermen in Revenge of the Cybermen. So I do like it's a little, okay, we'll kind of explain why they're kind of like this. The story itself, part one was okay. I wasn't really feeling it with part 1, but then part 2 came along. I'm like, okay, now I'm in it. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking what we're getting. And there's a nice little surprise at the end of this story. I can't spoil it. It's a spoiler. It's a pretty no one saw this coming or heard it coming because it's an audio. But it's a very nice surprise, and it kind of cements where, at least from where this fits with the 8th Doctor's continuity. That's all I'm going to say, where it fits in the expanded material. But overall, with this box set, Audacity, I think it was solid. It's an okay box set. I like the stories that we got. So I just need a bit more time with Audacity as a companion to the Doctor. I'd say a kind of a minor critique of the Great Cyber War is that they're split off from each other for most of it, so they're not really together as the Doctor companion duo, and it's supposed to be Audacity's first travel with the Doctor, so she spends most of it away from each other, but that's because of the plot. It's kind of necessary to certain parts of the plot, so I kind of get it, but I wish, had a bit more time together, given it's their first adventure. But we're still, at least as far as we know, time of recording, we've got one more box set coming out next month, Christmas box set, with Audacity, so we'll see. But overall, yep, I think this is a solid box set. Cover, really like the cover. Hopefully they can get the rights back so we can stop yassifying Paul McGann. Get some classic Eighth Doctor images they can use, please. Okay, they're doing their best. I know they're doing their best with the whole rights issue going on, where it's up in the air. But I still like the cover, regardless. Sean Longmore, as always, big fan of his work, of his covers, doing a stellar job. So if I had to rate Doctor Who, the 8th Doctor Adventures Audacity, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's okay. It's fine. And I enjoyed it. It's a nice, aside from that surprise at the end, it's a starter box set. You can essentially just go into this blind. This could be your first 8th Doctor adventure, and it would be fine. At least for me. At least that's how I kind of perceived it. Yeah. So that is it for this review. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've listened to Audacity, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and remember to tune into our weekly live streams. Hopefully they should be back by the time I release this video. And I will see you all at the next one. Ciao.